Harper, City Council for the 4th District.
Tom Smith, 1st District.
We're here today to talk about a proposed ordinance that would increase the city's property tax levy from what was passed by the City Council in September. And there are several concerns that we have with whether Council can even reach the subject matter of the ordinance. And they're really in three parts. One is that City Council and any fiscal body of local units of government, City Council by law, by state statute, has to pass a budget and proposed tax levy by September 30th of the year prior to the budget year under contemplation. That was done properly by the Fort Wayne City Council, and the City Council at that time adopted an amendment by then Councilman John Crawford and Councilman Tim Pate to reduce the budget amount and to reduce the levy. Those are fairly strict guidelines, and the reason for them are clear, that the public has to have the expectation that the City Council is not going to go back in and increase the budget or the levy after they've taken final action. I'd originally, in examining the ordinance, what came to mind was that a subsequent council is barred from undoing and giving a second bite of the apple to what a prior council had done. But as Tracy Warren of the Journal-Gazette had pointed out to me, it really means also something else, that if you could go back and change those figures after the guidelines set by statute, the City Council could set one budget amount and one levy by September 30th, wait for the election day to pass in the same year, and then go back and alter what they had passed. And the statute does not contemplate that. Also, the statute contemplates that any change, even if you could get past that threshold question, the statute says you have to advertise the budget and the levy to give the people an opportunity to have a hearing on the measure, for them to be heard. And it's important to protect the public interest in that, and the taxpayers' interests. One of the things that advertising the budget and levy does is it advises the public that they can attach objections. Even after it's passed, those objections need to be answered by the unit of government that's submitting that to the Department of Local Governmental Finance, and that becomes part of the record. The city's chosen not to treat this as with the same requirements as passing the original budget and levy. That same title is Title 36 of the Indiana Code. It has an admonition for the City Council as well. We can subsequently make an additional appropriation, but it bars you from increasing in no way can you increase the levy. And there's a reason for that, and that is if you increase the levy, you are providing more money that can be appropriated. And to be able to increase the levy is frankly also increasing the budget as well.